Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I am Entropy, and this is my Emporia. Welcome. We are a group of as many random people as I could collect together to tell stories, and that's what we're doing. We've been doing this for a year as of last Sunday, which is very exciting. We have a lot of really cool stuff to talk about. And before I give my cast a chance to introduce themselves and the characters they'll be playing, I have just a few small items of business. The first and most important being that Entropy Emporium, as always, is running a charity drive for the Palestine's Children Relief Fund. As a way of supporting us instead of uh, spending money on us, you can instead go to this link and donate to help with the situation in Palestine. I had heard something, I haven't looked into it yet, about there being a potential ceasefire on the table, but the circumstances surrounding it seem a bit uh,
Sketch.
iffy at best.
It's
So,
already been violated.
oh, great. Uh, Not to get into all that now, there's a donation link in the chat right now to help with that exact situation. So please, if you can, feel free to go and give. That is going to be running indefinitely because we are not free until everybody is free. And that is a moral that I would like to live by for as long as I can. The second and less important thing is that we have a Discord, and it is filled with some of the most feral people in the TTRPG space. If you don't believe me, you will just have to come and check out for yourself. But they are incredibly feral, and they do really love their characters a lot. Which, as I've been thinking about where we go this year, it does make me incredibly happy. The sort of uh, environment we've cultivated, the stories we're telling, and it makes me incredibly happy. So thank you all again for enabling me to do this and for playing in my game, and thank you especially to my cast tonight for being here. I appreciate you all incredibly. But without further ado, let's get to the fun stuff. I'm going to give you all a chance to go around and introduce yourselves, as always, starting with Kay.
Hey, you all. I am Kate Purcell. You can find me on Blue Sky at damphyr.com, at damphyr.com. She, they pronouns. You can, not that. I am playing Brandon today. Brandon is the himbo T-Fork, Drake Warden Ranger, and he, him pronouns.
Excellent. That's going to bring us over to Mika.
Hey, hi, I'm Mika. I do things. You can find my links to everything in my beacons, beacons.ai/Mika McIntosh, MIKAMCINTOSH. And did I say pronouns are he, him? And today, for your viewing pleasure, I am playing Lemon Sour, who's a warforged, who's learning about things like friendship and gender identity.
Absolutely incredible, and we love to see it. That's going to bring us over to Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina. She, her pronouns. I do things. I am playing. Wow. It's 2025, folks. Hi. How's your year going so far? I am playing Virina Spar, previously known as the artist formerly known as. I've already forgotten what her previous name is. Adela Rolzane. See,
It is on the overlay.
my character just deletes information the second it stops being useful, much like I do in real life.
Mood.
We love a good lead.
That's me so far. We're off to a great start, folks.
And last but certainly not least, that leaves us with B.
Hey, hello. My name is B. My pronouns are they, them. And I'm joining y'all playing Fern, the little herringon artificer who is terrified about her future. Like, really considering, where do you see yourself in 5 years? She does not see herself in school, and that's scary. Very scary.
It is very scary indeed. Expulsion is super on the table for Fern right now. As we last left our wonderful little band of miscreants running from the cops, basically, running from the Scarlet Battalion, the guard of the formerly living Old King Cantor, for the crime of regicide by one Virina Spar and her many accomplices. Now,
And
of course,
theft.
theft of a very valuable war item by the one and only Brandon. The consequences of which are mostly well known for two of our compatriots, one being expelled from school and the other one being reset and sent to the front lines. Unfortunate. They escaped the castle with their lives just barely after Brandon and Fern attempted to blow the castle sky high. Not before trapping one of the Archmage's cohorts in the Weird, or the Astral Plane, or wherever that cloak goes. But they made away. They met up with their friend Corollary Cartwright, who led them to the Thieves Guild, the underbelly of Taiyunim, the city, down a maze of magical passages, and into the Rat's Blood Inn, where they are currently staying and being hailed as heroes for killing old King Cantor. This is where we find them. They have been given 2 days and a job to do. The job, of course, being break into the Caldera Brass using Fern's credentials and stealing a spell from the archives of the headmaster. No, I leave it to you guys. Where do we find you? How are you feeling? And what are you going to do with your free time?
Tell me more about this dragon.
Uh,
Oh, I should probably set the scene. Where are we chilling right now?
The Rat's Blood Inn. It is a
Yes, okay.
surprisingly well kept inn that still definitely gives the vibes of Underbelly. There is a small rule board on the back of the bar wall that says no killing, stealing, and other minor crimes permitted, of course, if that is something that is so desired. But there is, of course, honor among thieves in this day and age, so that does not happen very often, luckily. The bar is very nice, well furnished, and the takes that they seem to be getting from their jobs have enabled them to buy furniture that you would not expect a thief to be able to purchase. Some very nice cushions, mahogany on the countertops, all sorts of really nice amenities.
we want to be having this chat up in our rooms, or are we out in the bar proper, y'all?
I imagine it's in the bar proper, personally.
So Rawl definitely still looks like a cat then. Cat with a very fancy little bow tie.
What kind of
Yep.
cat?
Nice.
That's a question for Fern, because they made the bow tie. The bow tie of disguise.
It is a striped bow tie to match a striped tabby cat, with like the black stripes and the brown fur. Yeah.
And you just see this
Rock on.
half feral looking cat just gnawing on a horn occasionally, like biting one of the earrings. You know, just being a little pest.
Amazing.
I don't know anything about dragons.
I mean, I don't know anything other than what Rawls told me.
Fair.
You're Fern, you're smart. Do you know about dragons?
Yeah, Fern.
Fern, if you'd like to roll me a history check, you can.
Yes. Did I take Dragons 101? Did I make that class? It's a history. 21.
Ooh,
You took
21
Dragons
is good.
201.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I will preface it with this: there would not have been a dragons class because dragons have not been around for at least 1,000 years, fully,
Okay.
just completely off the face of the map.
Is it a very obvious, like we all know why, or it's just not even talked about?
Not a clue. It would seem, from what the professor in the history of magic had told you, it seemed as though the writings and studies of dragons either were completely destroyed or vanished with them. That Brandon even has a dragon now indicates probably something greater than anyone could conceive right now is going on the war front.
So Fern takes a couple of seconds to kind of contemplate, like how do they express this very important piece of information as they look at Rald. And we all have like drinks. I think Fern is probably just like nursing like a warm cup of water. Nothing's in it, just warm water. And
At least a wedge of lemon. Come on.
Not even a
Come
honeyed
on,
water.
Warm lemon is just.
Yeah.
Warm water, mind you.
Yeah.
Ew.
Really helps her nerves in these moments of extreme stress. And flips through like their journal, looks around, and then kind of leans into. I know we're sitting like linearly, but leans in a way that everybody else kind of has to lean in to be able to hear. And she says, "Well, dragons haven't really been around for like 1,000 years. So the presence of our friend is incredible, miraculous.
It's like a really long time.
What makes that timeline even more interesting is the fact that any piece of information that would have, you know, remained about their existence, the lives, you know, like a museum, destroyed. Anything relating to them, all gone. So, whoa.
Are there how long do elves live in this world?
Up until about 10 years ago, they lived about the same as humans, and then they stopped.
Duh, this is part of the lore. Duh.
It's been a
okay.
minute. We're
It's
in a
been a
whole
minute.
year.
Would Lemon know that? Is
Yeah, would Lemon know that?
Lemon is fresh, so as far as Lemon's concerned, elves have always lived longer than humans. They just get really old and then they stop aging.
Yeah, do you think there are any elves that have been around 1,000 years that we could ask?
No, absolutely not. That's not how that. No.
Oh,
No.
I thought elves lived a really long time.
They've. I mean,
yes.
I don't know if it's different here.
Mm.
Where I'm from, like they age normal, and then they just recently stopped.
Oh,
Like that's new, right? Or is it
Mhm.
different here? I don't know how
No.
much is different here.
So far, only the stars are
Yeah,
the biggest change.
okay.
and the weather.
Right.
I think
It's
it's
like
just
cold
how
here.
travel works.
Yeah, I guess, but also maybe it's a clue.
Should we
Uh,
go shopping to prepare for our trip?
I'm afraid of thinking about our trip, but yeah, I could perhaps come up with an itinerary and
Okay.
a good list of things that we need.
are you like embarrassed by us?
I am not embarrassed by you. I am embarrassed to return under potential expulsion. Everything in my life has been leading up to graduating there. It was how I was going to make myself stand out from my family. It's how I was going to be different. It's how I was going to be.
So we've just got to make you graduate before they can expel you.
Yeah. Technically. But they're going to find out soonish, so we do have to, get a rush on things.
Okay. Yeah, what should we?
We should buy
What do
some
we-
uniforms.
Can we buy uniforms here?
Yeah, they're kind of like the knockoff version. And I don't know if they'll pass like close inspection because the badge is not like the official version, but if you're always tight on money, you can get like the knockoff Caldera brass hoodie.
I don't think I could blend in.
I'm not really big on conforming.
This is a stealth mission.
Is there magic that could disguise me?
Well, absolutely.
Okay.
You could like look like an elf, and then you know what it was like to be an elf and live a long time.
I was surprisingly thinking the same thing.
Why?
I don't know. There are lots of things I want to live that I mean, I was talking about pronouns last time, and I want to know what it's like to be an elf or a no.
Have you read
I'm
a
curious
book?
about things.
A
No.
novel in the perspective of another?
No.
I think I want to remind her, like, you know, at the end of the bar with this group, is Virina an actual elf who is not saying anything? She is like studiously looking forward, sipping her
I
wine.
imagine she's pulling faces against her will. She's like, no, I'm not gonna.
She's just sitting there, like, leaning really far forward, like just an actual elf that nobody has seemed to remembered.
Yeah, I did. It's right here
Thankfully.
in my notes.
No, I mean like the parties, like,
but-
like thankfully she's like, don't remember that fact.
No, like I Mika also forgot.
Oh goodness.
In Eladrin. Captain. I say right as you take a drink.
Yeah.
Oh. I feel like we need to loop you in. You've been quiet.
Yeah,
You've been thinking up plans, haven't you? It's just like our
Sure.
captain.
sure.
Yeah. So what's your plan? What's your strategy? What's your plan?
First, we have to go to bed. That's step one of any
Wait,
plan.
is it the
I
morning?
think. I have no idea what
I
time
don't
it is.
remember.
We can say
I
it's
don't
morning. We can say
remember
it's
either.
post rest. Your 2 days has officially started.
We're all day
Okay.
drinking. That's what's happening.
Morning
Yes.
drunk.
Well, you are criminals.
No.
I'm sorry. That's a joke. I didn't realize
Just
how
because you're
insensitive it would
criminals
sound
doesn't
until it
expect
came
you
out.
don't respect your liver.
My apologies to day drinkers who are hobbyists.
This guy.
I mean, technically,
it
if it's brunch, I
depends.
think it's okay.
Yeah,
It's,
brunch is an acceptable form of day drinking, societally speaking. But I accept you regardless of brunch.
Also depends if I'm sad. It depends
Yeah.
on lots of things. Yeah.
If it's a Bloody Mary, it's always okay.
Yes.
True. I agree.
Or a Caesar, as we make it in Canada. Slightly different than Bloody Marys and slightly better.
Also not based off of a scary story.
Yes. Say Bloody Mary 3 times in the mirror.
I'm gonna say Caesar 3 times in the mirror.
And then, like,
If
the Roman.
Caesar
or the...
brings me a
The
Bloody
Roman
Mary.
Emperor appears.
Yes. Holding a Bloody Mary.
Yes.
Reaches through the mirror and hands it to me.
You're in the wrong
Okay.
country.
Okay. So we need to get there, which cat person has that done, has that handled.
Mhm.
We have to
Yeah.
sneak in, which you've got your credentials.
Yeah.
It's also not a bad idea to try and blend in.
I
We have to
agree.
plan for contingencies. I've never had to sneak into school before, and I think it's better if we all just pretend to be students.
Captain, have you ever been a student? What am I saying? Military school. You've been a student.
I've-
Although I guess you don't have to go to military school. You could have just enlisted. War has been your classroom.
War never changes.
Yeah,
I mean,
war
if they're,
never.
like-
Somebody stop Mika, please. Someone
I
stop
think
me.
if you're like higher ranking, you like have to do a thing.
Just want to slide a not an idea, a suggestion, a potential road. You could all
Okay.
apply.
The witches.
Apply to school.
Apply
Oh,
to Caldera Brass.
Oh my god.
We could
Oh,
like
go
request
ahead.
a campus tour.
Hey, Ferd has to
Mm.
be the one to suggest that idea. I think they'll say it like
Yeah.
quietly into their mug of hot water. I mean, you could apply.
what was that, Fern?
Hmm?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I didn't say anything. I was just,
Mhm, no.
dropping suggestions.
I think you did. My sensors could pick it up. Lemon Sour's definitely just being a dick right now.
I said, you could apply. You could be students. You don't have to dress like a student. You could be students.
Do they have like a sports
Okay.
team?
A what? A sports? There's so many sports teams. There's a fighting
Okay.
team. There's like
Okay.
they have like kicking of balls. There's like throwing.
I like kicking
of,
balls.
of potential balls. There's like throwing of poles.
Phrasing.
There's
Um,
batter ball.
So many. I don't play any or attend any of those games. So I'm not
I do.
super.
I do real good with balls.
He'll fit right in.
Are Warforged exclusively like are there just normal Warforged walking about that could be students?
You are literally the only one.
Okay. All right.
We can.
I
dress you
I
up.
I cannot make this more clear. You're the only one that has ever woken up.
All right.
One of a kind.
You are
We
one of a
can use
kind.
disguise. Dress you up.
Thank you, Lemonfurter.
What?
If it was Lemonfurter's, I don't know.
What would the
I don't know.
timetable be on applying?
Yeah.
We have like 3 days.
Yeah. Do we send
Wow.
pigeons?
Could we like just like show up and be like, "Hey, we want to be students. Give us a tour."
Can we call them?
Call.
Message spell.
Message spell? Yeah.
The timetable. I mean, there's sometimes like late acceptances for like the really smart or like special or like unique situations. We could forge some documents. I've always wanted to do that.
Okay, a new sided fern. All right, no, I'm here
It's
for
like
this.
the bureaucratic criminal activity they can
Yeah.
get behind.
Like lemon sour, like on the inside. That's how they're feeling. I'm switching
Brandon
the
just
pronoun
straight up
from
like,
it to theirs. From it to lemon sour is now they them.
Hey.
Like it's just in their head they are that would yeah, like they're just staring at you, and then my reaction was what's going on in their head essentially.
I love that.
"Whoa, you've always wanted to do that?"
It seems like a fun way to do crimes that doesn't involve hurting anybody physically.
There is a shaking of the ground as
Ooh.
Corollary kicks the door open. Part of his jacket is smoking, and he looks at you, Fern. I heard you need a forgery kit.
Just summoned.
Yep.
I was in the middle of selling some gunpowder to some wayward teens.
Wayward teens.
Ah,
Incredibly innovative kids, by the way.
I don't know.
How much is
anything
your
about
gunpowder?
Gunpowder.
A gunpowder? You couldn't afford my gunpowder, dear boy.
Okay.
Hilariously, as a
Another boy.
Really, I don't know if
My
they're
bad.
boy. But you said forgery kit.
Yes, forgery kit. I happen to. I don't know what to say. I dabble in forgery. I could loan you the kit and give you some pointers if that's the angle you're angling for.
Yeah, I'm angling in that angle.
Outstanding.
I have some. I know.
How much is that gonna cost?
Yeah. Let me check my sock. Maybe that's where I keep my gold.
You're getting
Sounds
cleverer, tiefling. It'll
Hey?
be a small nominal fee of let's just say a favor. What good is money between friends, right? Just a small favor in the future.
Wait.
Small one, non-dangerous.
Non.
Mm,
Should I write this? Like, let me write this out. Okay. I owe you one
Mhm.
non-dangerous.
The phrase non-dangerous for a guy who's like lightly smoldering is not
Yeah.
very.
Like
Yeah.
non-dangerous. Does that mean like non-criminal too?
Well,
I didn't say that.
How much
snowboarding
effort?
is dangerous, but it's not like a
Yeah.
criminal activity.
Living in general is pretty dangerous, as I'm learning.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the
absolutely.
favor?
Nothing at the moment. When I think of it, it'll come to me. You guys are coming back, right?
Yeah, we have to. Oh no, no, I thought we were. I've already
Yes.
signed the IOU.
It's
Oh.
pending.
Can just
Oh,
one of us
Fern.
owe you, or do all four of us have to owe you?
It's a group thing. It'll be like a favor you all do together.
Oh, okay. Everybody
Friendship.
else is signed too then.
I
Fern will
mean-
pass the little sticky note around.
Wouldn't
Can
want Fern to have to
Warforged
do
right?
something.
You tell me, Lemon Sour.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't see why it wouldn't be essential to. I'm sure there are
You've got the
lemon sours
dexterity.
You're not.
and
so,
like sweet lemons and lemonades and lemon crushes who all get
well, so
promoted
here's the
and need
thing,
to read
right?
and write. I don't know.
The
Yeah, battlefield commands, orders.
particular unit that you are is quite simply a foot soldier. Nothing you sign is probably going to be legally binding, but it's corollary. He's not a legally binding kind of guy.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's not what that's about. Yeah.
Yeah, lemon. He knows how to write. He can read and write. Actually, they can read and write. I actually feel like it was established earlier that they can. I don't remember. We won't worry about it. Now they can.
Glorious
I feel like that
truth.
would be
Skill
part of the
acquired.
programming. Like, if
Yeah.
they're out on the battlefield and there's like a sign that goes up or something, like
Yeah.
they need to be able to recognize
I feel like
city
Lemonfurter
names.
would have also programmed like romance novels into them for them to read during their downtime.
Yeah, when everybody else is sleeping, you're just like
Yeah.
audiobook romance
Yes.
novels in your head.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like iKindle, where
Yes.
it takes over. It's like, yeah. Lemonfurter's very considerate that way.
You guys write this IOU on this paper. You hand it to Corollary. He takes it. He gives it to Kiss, and it burns away in his hand. It is
Oh, God,
bound,
what a-
and then he throws his briefcase down. He does the little kick pedal on it, and it unfurls into his little shop.
I feel like
and
it takes up so much space in this bar. We're like,
he's they've cleared enough
Patrons are
space
squished.
for it because he's a regular here.
They know.
He pulls the forgery kit down, and then the shop folds back into the briefcase, and he sort of kick flips it back up to his hand, and then he sets the equipment down in front of you, Fern. There you go.
bet you're really good at hacky sack.
Incredible at a hacky sack.
We should play sometime.
Okay. Before or after you leave the city forever?
Thank you for this kit. Can we have can I have a demo?
A demo,
Maybe
sure.
everybody else, if you want to, I still think that we should, if not actually have you apply, we will pretend that you are students. So if you want to go get some outfits, some uniforms, will I learn how to forge some documents? I think that would be a very good use of our day.
Fern, can you create another bow tie, but for me?
Yeah.
To help.
What do you want to look like? It has to kind of be an approximation of your current shape. And like, you don't get any more
elf?
limbs. Ooh, an elf.
Lemon Sour quickly goes through like a Rolodex of different lineages. No, I
Would be
can I can picture it in my head. They're a little cow-like. They've got the big ears, furry.
The Caduceus.
Uh,
Fearbolg.
yes, a Fearbolg.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fearbolg are tall and broad like I am.
Oh, they're so fuzzy.
Do you want to
I love
like?
Fearbolg.
Do you
would
like
love
want
to
to be
play
like
one.
a guy, or do you want to like be a girl, or do you want to be like non-binary, or do you want to like?
I'm gonna write down
Non
these details.
non-binary.
Okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
am
and then-
non-binary, and I would like to. But this is also a time to see if I would prefer. Overloading.
Spit, this is good.
I will stick with non-binary for now,
Okay.
and then when it's not an important mission, I will
I mean, I feel like you're going to be in this a
explore other
while.
options. Oh,
Yeah. And
Okay,
like the
so it's
furball
like-
will have to wear like for the uniform. Do you want to wear like the skirt? Oh god. The socks and the shirt, or do you want to do the long pants and the shirt with the button up?
which is easier to potentially fight in?
The skirt.
Skirt, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and it's still important. You want to have boobs.
I already have a large chest, so
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So okay. Maybe buy a bra. I don't know. No, I don't think that. I don't know how to disguise. I don't think that's necessary.
In my head, like Virena is just like slowly scooting
Just-
away.
Yeah.
I don't know those people.
I feel like she's reached the point where she has face palmed so many times that like it like she has to pull it away and there's indents of the
Yeah.
hand.
I think she's watching Cartwright. What is Cartwright doing? Like, she was not amused by this whole like, what's the word? The little
Dog and
trick you
pony
did
show?
with the paper.
Oh yeah.
She wasn't like. The best way I can ask this question, like I'm trying to think of phrasing for this, but it's like, what is Cartwright? Like, what is his deal? Like,
Would you like to roll a check about it?
yeah,
I will
Like-
tell
like,
you
is there-
insight or arcana.
yeah. Like, what else is going on here? I'm gonna roll an Arcana check. All right, let's see if this is terrible. Ah, it's an 11. I rolled a 9
Is that plus? That's your arcana.
plus 2. 9 plus 2. 11.
I will say this. You probably would have heard this on the road during your highwayman days at some point. The name the Ringmaster does spring forth in your mind. If you bring that up to anybody else, there will be people who can make further checks on that.
All right.
But I will say that the Ringmaster is the only thing that comes to Virena's mind.
All right. She does not want to bring this up while he's standing there. Obviously.
If perhaps you guys are getting uniforms fitted, I happen to know of a criminal tailor, an underground money launderer, who is excellent at getting fittings. As you can see, my suit fits perfectly, and it magically mends itself. If you give him my card, and he does a little sleight of hand to produce a business card,
Perfect.
tell him Corollary's cashing in a minor favor, and he will get you all suited up.
Does it have to be a uniform or can I wear like a sports thing? Are there like sports uniforms?
Yeah, if you are a sports-related student. I mean, the main 12 magics aren't necessarily sports-specific, but if you're like, you know, a later year and you've specialized in something like that, yeah.
Someone of your height and build could be a batterball player.
I could do that.
Outstanding. Just tell him batterball uniform.
Batter ball. Okay.
Seltzer.
No, it's a magic. Like magic people sometimes have pets, right?
Oh, yeah, it's not abnormal.
Okay.
Can Warforged change shape? Like Like, could I take the shape of a robotic dog? Like how artificers, can, like Fern can pretend to be the artificer that the fight the one that has an animal. I can't believe I can't remember this because I love this is my favorite artificer.
Oh, I know what
The
you're
Battle
talking
Master.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it battle? It's not the battle master, is it?
Or I know it's
They have
not.
there's the little cannons that can like move around too and like do their own little
Yeah.
thing.
Hold on. The art.
Battlesmith.
Is it the battlesmith?
Yeah, Battlesmith.
Okay. I thought so.
I love like
I was gonna
Irish
say the
wolfhound
artillerist.
sized.
It would
Yeah,
be, with the level of magic that Fern is capable of right now, it would be the equivalent of you getting down on your hands and knees, and then Fern casting a spell over you to make you look like a dog. It would not turn you into a dog.
Okay. I figured I'd try.
And you still have to walk on your hands and knees.
Yeah.
I know the Lemon wouldn't care. Lemon's a robot.
Yeah, we
Warforged.
We respect you too much.
Yeah, that feels a little weird. I mean, that requires a kind of consent that I don't think that you're like there for yet.
Your brain is still developing.
I don't know what any of this means, but okay.
Good God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Fern Cartwright, do either of you know how much like a coin of Featherfall costs?
That depends who you buy it from.
Do you have to barter here? I'm really bad at bartering.
Well, no.
I'm pretty good at talking to people.
If you have a Thieves Guild pendant, you can get them from certain magic shops in the city for a discount. Because they are what we call fences. That being people who will take stolen goods and sell them at a turnaround without ratting you out.
Oh, they're stolen?
Well, no, the Featherfall coins are legit. You can only get those from Mountain Home.
Okay.
Fern, it's okay. We're criminals now.
Oh no.
I was one the whole time.
But if you were to buy
After was one the
them,
whole time.
if you were to buy them from any other magic shop, it would run you about 250 gold.
What?
Mm.
Wow, I got a discount at school.
Magic items are luxury for those of us who do not know wizard stuff.
Wizard stuff.
I mean, that sounds like the technical term to me, yeah. Okay, so how do we get a Thieves Guild coin?
Oh, well, that's simple. You just have to do a job for the Thieves Guild, prove you're chill, and be done. You could probably go to the bar and collect yours right now. You did
I'm,
kill the
like,
king
so
after all,
certain.
as far as they're concerned.
We were offered one, and I said no because it seemed too intimidating.
You know,
What?
Brandon just pops right up. Is like, hey, walks up to the bar. Hey, excuse me.
He pulls
So-
out a small gold pin, flicks it to you, like fully just.
Thanks. He comes back, sits down.
We're set.
I do not want to hold that coin.
Can we meld it into me?
I mean, I feel like maybe you don't want everyone to know that you have this.
That's fair.
It's not a pin that you wear. It's sort of a you flash it to the shopkeep and he knows, he nods, you know? I would never pin that on any lapel.
Okay.
Kind of like the opposite of being a stealthy criminal. You gotta like wear it on the down low, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
I mean, it's like when you're like selling your. Yeah. Okay.
If any of you know Thieves' Cant, which I'm assuming one of you does, there will be a small marking on the door. It should be 2 cross sticks, one with a point and one without. Will indicate a shop that you could flash your pin at. Somewhere on the door frame. Just sort of etched
Okay.
in, unassuming thieves' symbolism.
Okay.
And Verena knows thieves can't.
I do, yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I've never had to learn it in school, so I wasn't
I
sure.
imagine.
All good then?
Yeah. Are you still good to give me the tutorial?
Yes. A full-blown
excited.
demonstration. I actually do need to forge some thoroughbred papers for a horse I found.
Oh, for horses! Fun!
Hmm.
Is it a white horse?
No, that one's sitting outside.
That
Won't
belongs to
move.
us.
I did
Should-
try to steal it, I will admit to you.
Thank you for your honesty.
What happened?
You just didn't move. Wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cork will do that.
Yeah. Captain
to
has
be
a very
friends with
loyal
Cork and-
horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're all loyal to Captain, including the horse.
That's incredibly rare these days. I will tell you that.
Horses or loyalty?
Loyalty,
Oh.
not horses.
Okay.
You can breed horses. They can be produced.
I can be produced.
That's correct.
Or do you build horses?
No.
Kind of, but no.
Okay.
People should be on our errands.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't want us to like hang out when you get this tutorial, then come with us, Fern? Because like,
Well, how long is this forgery lesson gonna take? I make really good notes, and I'm a very good learner.
The
Make
forgery
the
lesson
notes
will
in
be
forgery.
the forgery lesson will be quicker than the tailor will be. I will tell you that.
So.
do we get to come up with student names?
Yeah.
What's wrong with your names?
That's too. No. That's associated with a regicide now.
Yeah.
That's fair, but you should be arriving at the school before news of that event happens. You should be good at least for 4
My-
more days, based on what I know about school shipping.
School shipping.
My name is
Reads
a
a lot of fanfics.
Warforged brand. Brand's the wrong word.
You will
Designation?
need an
Model
identity.
designation. Yeah. What should my name be?
What is there like? Have you ever wanted to emulate somebody? Did you ever meet somebody and you were like, "Wow, they're so cool. I wish I could be like them." Pick that
Captain.
name. Oh, like the name Captain, or like.
That'd be confusing.
You could be
Brandon.
Adela now.
I can be Adela.
I feel
I can
That's-
work with that.
I feel like it's a bad idea.
No, okay, not Adela.
Why are we such chaos tonight?
It's fine. This was always going to be a lax episode.
Just imagining the concept of like poor real dead Adela.
Oh yeah, it's an actual person too.
It's an
That's okay,
actual
that's
Turning
right.
in her grave as a third person takes her name from her.
Smears it.
My name can be just Lemon.
just lemon.
Maybe we'll pick something not associated with the Warforged.
Citron,
No, try again.
Tangerine,
No. Don't pick a
Clementine.
name. Not a noun. Maybe
Clementine.
Joshua.
that's the one.
Joshua's
Joshua.
also a tree.
Really?
Joshua
All
Lemon
that-
Tree.
All that long
Joshua Lemon
syllabled
Tree.
fruit, and you come to Joshua is the first non-fruit thing you come to.
It's
Joshua Lemon Tree. Yes.
Incredible. Actually, if you're sticking around, I could do the forgery for your identity right now.
it sounds like a halfling name.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
So
It does. You're right.
corollary-
It does.
Let's do
If
it.
you guys would like to, while Corollary does this lesson, you may roll a perception check.
I will.
I'm good at that.
I'm also proficient in forgery kits.
hilarious. So you're like
Nobody-
rolling
I love
eyes
it.
at this.
I love that
Relevant
Brenda's just like
information.
watching all this.
That's so funny.
Ooh.
I rolled bad anyway.
Yeah, I rolled real bad. That's only a 10. And I've got a
Got a
plus
7.
7.
Hello. Hello.
21.
Interesting.
Everyone's rolling perception. I want to roll perception now.
I got great peepers.
I will ask for those in a minute while I.
Oh, 21.
I feel like you should
Roll this
definitely roll
dice.
perception because it's gonna be your ID card.
That's fair. Yeah.
So
Justin Timberbark.
That's good. Maybe that should be my name, Justin
what were
Timberbark.
what were the perception rolls from everybody? 10?
7.
7.
21.
21 from Lemon.
Ooh, 21 as well here.
Nice.
Fern and Lemon, you both notice as corollaries taken this small slip of paper and begun to very intricately and carefully forge a seal into the paper and then forge your identity onto it as Joshua Lemon Tree. He whistles a little bit, and the other two don't notice because as far as you can tell, he's just whistling to pass the time. But Lemon and Fern, you both notice there's just a little bit of something arcane as he whistles into the paper, and it gets this sort of, almost instantly, this sort of finished sheen on it as he slides the small card over to you, Lemon.
It's even laminated.
Congratulations, you are now Joshua Lemon Tree.
Look at that student ID. That's so
Is this what it feels like to be born?
It's exactly what it feels like, yes.
We all
Wow.
hesitate.
Thank you, Lurking Rider, for
That
the
was good.
sub.
Thank you. First sub of the year, I think.
Hey.
Sick.
Aw.
Nice.
Well, welcome. And welcome to being a student. Oh, you're gonna be your first year. You're gonna have so much fun.
Oh.
I mean, you're not actually a student, so I guess you won't. But
Oh.
if you were going, you would love it.
Oh.
This, Fern, he slips you a small paper that he drew up while you guys were talking. This is the constellation formulae for that spell I just used.
Oh, fascinating. Where did you learn magic?
I dabble here and there.
Okay.
Does that sound like bullshit?
Go ahead and give me another insight check.
You're just standing next to us, full on listening. I mean, yeah. How is your bullshit meter going off?
Ooh. What is that? Insight? That is a dirty 20. Finally rolled above.
It's not
Well, there we
technically
go.
bullshit. He does
Nice.
dabble here and there, but you get the sense that he's not like a student. Like he wasn't.
Yeah.
He very clearly did not attend Caldera Brass, which is where you would learn constellation formula.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I dabble. I've got magic, and I've never been, so.
It's a little
But
different.
I'm also from somewhere else.
Yeah, your magic's
You're-
weird too.
Your magic is natural. It's not. It's primal. I believe would be what we call it. It's more in tune with the world than wizard magic is.
So,
What do you know about their magic?
Like I said, I dabble. There
Druid.
are 3 fields of magic that you can hail from. There is the magic of belief, there's the magic of the earth, and there
Ooh.
is the bastardization of both, which is what wizards do.
Never
Oh,
had
okay.
anybody call it that, but
Yeah,
It's
that's kinda
not-
Weird.
I don't mean it in a negative connotation. It is simply put, it takes everything about both of the initial 2 magics and it bends it to the will of man. That's why we do the formulae. That's why you study the words of power that come from primal magic. That's why you study the concept of material components. And the four sections of magic, as it were.
Okay. I just
That's why that guy's like brain thing didn't work on me, because it's like the wrong kind of magic.
Sure, I don't know what that is.
yeah, you weren't there for that, and that's
Yeah, I made the angry guy even more angry. It was kind of funny.
it was cool.
I feel like we've bothered you enough with many.
I mean, thank you, and we will return the favor when called
Oh,
upon.
you will.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
But I should get going. Like I said, I do have a thoroughbred to sell.
Oh yeah, good luck selling the horse. I hope it's a horse.
He does a little goodbye salute as he picks up his briefcase and he meanders out the door.
One quick question, because the Fern's magic, the disguise self, has to be the kind of same configuration of limbs. Is my dragon now a striped tabby with little webbed wings?
It's got lumps on for sure. I think it just has some extra lumps.
I'll say that you could have
like
accommodated
wings.
for the extra mass with a primordial pouch.
Ah! The disguise is meant to like draw your eyes down to the pouch, away from the wings.
Because like sometimes you might want to fly and floating
And that
cat.
pouch just starts a swaying. That's such a good question, though. So, is it time for our shopping montage?
I think so. And a clothes trying on montage for Lemon. I'm sorry, Joshua.
Yes, Joshua.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys, for the first time since your incident, leave the rat's blood, and with the thieves' pin, Brandon, you find that the passageways are much easier to navigate. There's more of an instinct to it as you manage to pull your way through the underbelly of Taiyinem's capital city to a small tailor in an alleyway somewhere. There's just a little sign hanging over the door with a thread and needle sort of placard hanging under it. And then the little name plaque underneath that reads Charleston's.
Were we looking for? Was there like a place that was supposed to have like thieves' can't?
Any Gorashin shop that has the Thieves' Cant on the door is a Thieves Guild friendly shop.
Okay, cool. Well,
Like Brandon is just like mindlessly walking through. It's like, oh, hey, I think we're here.
Yeah, this looks like the place that we want. Oh, this is so exciting! I never got to try on my school uniform with anybody. I just kind of took myself. So it's really cool to do this with people and friends.
Okay. So in the interest of the energy tonight, I would like you all to describe the outfits that you procure, and if you would like, try on. In the meantime, Corollary has basically footed the bill for this with one of his favors. He's calling from Charleston. You walk in. It is a bigger shop than you would have anticipated. It is I would almost say space-defying. Not like so much larger on the inside, but it is bigger on the inside.
Notably cool.
Yeah.
To quote the one show that does that gimmick, Fern, you would note there are certain wards around the walls that have sort of expanded the space beyond what would normally be capable. And there are racks of cloth. There are several little podiums for people to stand on and get fitted. and there is a single elderly halfling man standing behind the counter, very clearly standing on something to be over the counter. He looks up, big round glasses, big furry white mustache, and then hair just on the side of his head in the back. He looks up. As soon as he notices you, in a puff of magic, a bowler cap appears on his head as he greets you.
Ooh.
Hello, I was not expecting anyone here today.
Hey, what's up? We were Brandon's good kind of like we were sent here. Just kind of casually pulls out the coin.
Okay.
We were heard like we could maybe get like some uniforms.
Caldera
think
brass
Fern-
uniforms.
Yeah.
Cartwright is calling in a favor.
Big grin appears on his face when you mention the Caldera brass uniforms. The grin wavers just a little bit when Cartwright's name is mentioned. Of course, I've always wanted to try my hand at Caldera brass forgery. I could be compelled by Cartwright's calling of that favor to fit you all, and well, let's see what we can put together, shall we? Do you have ideas in mind? Looks?
Skirt.
I want that
Absolutely.
ball. No. Punch ball. No.
Battered ball.
Batter.
Yeah.
Punch ball.
It may as well be punch ball the way it's played.
Huh.
Should I wear something sporty too?
You should wear whatever you want to wear. You should try a bunch of things and see what feels best.
An
Definitely
oversized
trying a sporty
sweater.
outfit. Ooh, a sweater with like a sweater, a polo with a sweater over top, but like on the outside wrapped around the neck.
Or just a big cozy sweater to be like, because it's so cold here. Oh, but you're used to it. Do you feel cold?
No.
Oh.
Oh, the
I still
sweater
think you'd like a
style.
cozy sweater.
Mhm.
This- I don't think so. I can tell when my joints are compromised, so maybe I feel cold.
Ooh, we can get you like an Argyle sweater, Argyle socks.
He walks down his little step stool and comes back from around the counter. Yes, absolutely. Please step up on the podium. We'll get you fitted, and we'll have a skirt and some argyle made for you right away.
Ooh.
And Lemon, you are fitted with a collared shirt that sort of peeks up over the argyle sweater, full long sleeve up to the wrist. It fits. If you could feel comfortable, it fits very comfortably.
I know. I either want something Heather's or something. What's the name? Let's not get a clue. Clueless.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Something inspired by
The
either of those.
plaid.
Yeah.
Yellow
Yeah.
skirt.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
please feel free to
Cool.
tell me what you end up
Then
with.
yes, plaid yellow skirt. That's what Lemon ends up with.
Iconic. I was actually gonna ask, what is the color palette for like our school
Yeah.
Well,
mascot?
I don't know that your school necessarily has a mascot. You are kind of the only magic school in the world.
Okay.
Who
Yeah,
do they play sports against?
there are sports teams.
Each other?
Yeah.
As for like
Like each
color
school of magic
scheme-
has its own sports team.
Yeah, that would
There we
pretty
go.
much be the long and short of it. I would say the color scheme probably also depends on what house. Not house. I don't want to say house. That's wrong.
Yeah,
What-
but like what you're learning.
What your major is.
Yeah, what school of magic? Yeah.
Okay. Because like I'm a maker mage, so like I want what colors? I want purple and yellow.
Okay. Maker mages are purple and yellow. And I think with the plaid yellow skirt, Lemon, you would find that your argyle sweater is that sort of purple yellow plaid to match it. The same as Fern's uniform.
I want to wear like a preppy, like pleated pants, the sweater with like the sweater or like the polo, sorry, with like the sweater tied over top.
Mhm.
white shoes that are inexplicably always clean. What else is like,
Mhm.
just, yeah, I'm leaning into that whole prep. It's really, yeah.
Tell me
overall.
Lemon's got the knee socks.
Oh,
Gotta have the knee
absolutely.
socks.
In yellow.
You are fully prepped up.
This is gonna be the best.
Irina, Brandon.
Well, Brandon obviously has to be at the same school as Lemon, so they've got like imagine like less of a jersey since it's batter ball and more of like a button down like baseball top, so it's like yellow with purple stripes. And
Oh, I haven't brought batter wall up yet. Okay. I forgot that people don't know this because I've been thinking about this sport for actual years. It's a magic friendly sport where you have a really heavy like medicine ball basically,
Oh my god.
a pitch and 2 goals, and the rules are get the ball in the goal and that's it.
okay, so I guess it would be more of a jersey then.
It could be a jersey, it could be like a varsity jacket, or I don't.
Oh yeah, varsity jacket, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's I feel like the uniform would probably call for like a collared shirt, and Brandon just is just straight up like nah, It has like a t-shirt and then the Letterman's jacket and then the dark purple pants, and then just like simple shoes. It's just like
Mhm.
yeah.
You do
think.
see that on your Letterman's jacket and on the 2 uniforms of the other 2 quote unquote maker mages, there's a little gear sewn somewhere into each of these, sort of your school's symbol basically.
How, what's the quality of it? Like, would it really, is it gonna hold up against scrutiny?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
In fact, I don't think that Fern has ever seen a shop outside of Caldera Brass sponsored shops that have done this well.
Okay.
It's even got like the yellow purple stripes on the like the squeezy part of the sleeves.
Wow. This is really good quality. Wow.
Nothing but the best for my customers.
What did you say your name was?
Charleston.
Charleston, thank you.
I feel like Virina has also got to go with this Maker Mage thing because it's like now that it would kind of look a little weird at this point to have like
The odd one
3,
out.
yeah, to have like 3 quote unquote Maker Mages and then like a random one. If we were like a mixed group, you could get away with it, but now it's like
Mm-hmm.
it would look weird. So I guess she's also gonna have to pose as a Maker Mage. In my mind, it's like she's like a trousers girl. So she has like where these 2 who are in the more formal uniform have like the prep skirt situation. I think she has like whatever. All I'm
I feel like
imagining
we've
is
got matching pants.
yeah. For some reason, all I'm imagining is like like in Dragon Age plaid weave. That's what it looks like in my head. It's like plaid weave pants. That's like blazer trousers, which are like kind of awful in like a way that's totally cute in my opinion, but that's coming from somebody who owns mustard yellow floral pants. It's my vibe, it's not her vibe.
I love that.
Yeah, no, it's actually pretty great. Tiny cat voice.
Yep. Tater.
Kitty also approves.
I feel like she also like ends up with like this
Tater.
sort of like a waistcoat situation, except like she would not be wearing this in like a proper she's like a proper like tie-in waistcoat with like she's got the collared shirt, but she kind of looks like a delinquent doing it. Like it's just the most rumpled like
It's given to you pressed and folded, and like
And
the lines are perfect.
Yeah.
But as soon as it hits your body, all of a
yeah,
sudden,
it's just
yeah,
something
yeah.
like this is not.
We've got
this-
like the 2 preps, and we've got like the
yeah.
the jock rebels.
Yeah, I feel
Yes.
like whatever's happening, like Charleston is not like he put it on me perfectly, and then she touched it, and something happened to it. Like that's
He does cock an eyebrow and go, interesting.
like it's one of those things. Like she doesn't know how to tie a tie, so like she's got like, I mean, we're all like
I mean, I can
the
help with that.
stereotypical like anime delinquent deal going on here.
That's
Like
right.
that's what's gonna happen. So she's been in this outfit 5 minutes, and that's already what it looks like. Somehow.
I feel like Brandon does know how to tie a tie, but it's like the Spike Spiegel, like loose tie, like doesn't actually know how to do it proper, but knows how to do it proper enough that it looks deliberately incorrect. Because there's a very big difference between a tie that's poorly tied and a tie that looks like it was tied to look poorly tied.
Yes.
The clothes do always fit the person, and if that is how your clothes fit best, then that is how they fit best.
She didn't like the vibe of that.
I felt judgy.
Just a little bit of pain at his perfectly pressed shirt being frumpled already.
Actually, I take it back. Brandon does have the collared shirt. It's way open. If he ever takes off the jacket, the sleeves have been ripped off.
Oh no.
That's the way we're doing it.
Oh,
Brandon and I are gonna get like a demerit for like
Yeah.
uniform.
You're
That's
never
how we're
allowed
gonna get in
back
trouble.
here.
It's okay. I'm here on a sports scholarship.
You all look astonishing. I
Thank
have never
you.
seen four finest students in my shop before.
How sincere is that? Like
Yeah, I'm rolling insight. That is a 10 plus, what is my insight? Plus 1, 11. Which is also my passive insight, so.
To his credit, the insincerity of it is coming from the word student and not the finest looking part.
Love it. Love
Yes. Yes. Student.
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 He winks.
it. We're gonna
I need to
be
get a
great.
ball.
Okay. Balls.
Pack that all in bar
Yes.
bags.
So anything else I can help you with today?
No. No.
Actually,
We're good. Oh?
I have a thing. I
Captain, my
have
captain?
a Scarlet Battalion. Like this is, I'm saying this above table. I have a Scarlet Battalion cloak. Are there like, is there like identifying embroidery or? Well, actually, no. I'm gonna leave it alone. Forget it. Might be useful outside of Tam. I was gonna like anonymize it, and then I realized it might be useful to have a very. Forget it. Never mind.
Right on. Okay. You guys are making your way out. Oh, yep.
Do pets have to wear uniforms too?
No.
Okay.
A collar, maybe, with like
Sorry, bro.
something that identifies them.
God, a dragon with a little cat collar and the little.
I mean, he's already got a bow tie.
Could we get a
That's
custom
it.
like leather collar
It's a
with a little
selection.
gear icon?
Well, do you want to wear a collar?
Like a shrug.
Mm.
A shrug. A little like capelet.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
When you say shrug, like I imagine like like a cardigan situation for some reason.
A tiny little blazer.
Yes, in a
goodness,
tiny
no.
little like
A little
cardigan.
wizard hat.
Not allowed.
A tiny little one that matches Lemon's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm crying at this being like a standard rule that your familiars also have to be.
it's a snazzy school.
Yeah.
We are in rare form tonight.
To be fair,
I'm telling
to be
you,
fair,
it's
I
chaos
imagine,
tonight.
I imagine like the proper familiars are things like ferrets, like dogs, cats, like things you can put blazers on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like dragons. I don't
Look,
think
if
dragons
Boggy
like
the Froggy
blazers.
can wear a collar.
Can a
The dragon
warforged
disguised
be a
as a cat.
familiar?
No.
As a precedent.
If you're a
getting
battle-
Want to be a
yeah.
familiar so badly. What is this?
We're getting a robot
Emotional
ethics
support
here.
warforged?
I took a robot ethics and philosophy once. Like,
Is
it's
it,
real involved.
is it ethical to keep your Warforged as a pet?
No.
It's got to be a class at some. Like, is it
Yeah.
for one day when you're?
Those of you who don't know, there was an excellent panel at PAX Unplugged that was, is it ethical to keep your werewolf as a pet?
Aww.
Keep your best friend who's a werewolf as a pet. Yes.
I was writing something in my inventory.
Okay, yes. Heck it. Rald gets a tiny little cardigan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
little gear symbol.
Yep.
Do you
mhm.
do you embroider
happen.
his name on the back?
Ooh. Yeah, I think we got it. It's the
Yes.
full name, Rald Rakan.
Full name. Oh my
Rald
god.
Rakan.
Because only people that Rald likes get to call him Rald. And only Rald knows if you're that good a friend.
All right, we got uniforms. What next?
We should like buy fun stuff.
Like a magic. I just want a magic
Especially
item.
if we got
It can be a shitty magic. Well, okay, not no, because I technically did get those shitty.
you
cursed
you
boots.
did. Yeah.
You did.
Forgot about that.
Maybe something
Yeah.
magical to help blend in,
Yeah,
Yes.
Like
excuse
a
me, Mr.
wand.
Charleston.
or
I feel like we can't always rely on Fern's talents, not because Fern isn't always talented, but like if we get separated.
Or like if Fern just doesn't want to have to do the thing, or wants to do something magical for himself.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Excuse me,
if we-
Mr. Charleston.
Yes.
Mr.
Do you? We're like
Yes.
new to the city. Is there like a place that you suggest that we could get like? Because we found this one magic shop and it was really cool until we found out what the magic things did, and we've got like this, and I don't know where to take it. And you have like suggestions?
Well, I guess if you're in need, there is always the. It is a Thieves Guild friendly shop down on Main Market Street.
Okay.
Now, given what I know about your circumstances, that might be a bit of a dangerous trek. However, the discounts there are the best in the city for Thieves Guild members,
Oh.
and with your pin, you should be able to arrive there via alleyway. Now, this place is, of course, still it's a front entering shop. There's no side door.
Okay.
That sounds
So we
kind
gotta
of
be
scary.
sneaky.
Yeah, we're in a situation.
Yes, you're looking for a gentleman whose shop. Well, the shop's named after him. His name is Perry Polygon.
Oh, Perry Polygon.
That's a fun name.
He is
Polygon.
a curator of magic items, and he is one of the finest fences around. So if you have anything you'd like to sell, he will give you the fairest price on it, I would say.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the recommendation. We look forward to talking to this Perry.
Yeah. Okay. I think I can get us there. Like, I feel like I'm already getting this city, you know? So that's, like, good. We just have to, like, sneak in.
Yes, the pin does intuit your desire and does help you with the maze.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I'm just normally really good at getting places. So that's good to know.
That could be attributed to your quick accommodation.
We're gonna get a book on stars.
He does have a library on the upper level, I believe. He should, anyway.
Okay.
Books.
Any good
Wow.
magic
I can read.
curator does sell books.
Okay.
Okay.
There's like
Can
a pause.
even I learn magic?
I have no idea.
Okay.
You are
Aw.
an oddity of your own making.
You do like have
my
like
friend.
magic in your heart.
Oh,
like, in
that's
your
true.
core.
That's true.
That's true.
Your heart is
Okay.
part, well, entirely magical. It is part cleansing stone, to be fair.
Yeah, which is magical.
Theoretically,
So
could be used as an arcane focus.
I'm satisfied. Okay.
Brandon's gonna like
Okay.
lean down. Fern, Fern. How much is a good tip here?
Would you tip?
They look around. I mean, it was good service. Maybe like 10 gold?
Okay. Brandon will pull out 10 gold and be like, thanks for your help.
And Fern will wink
He
at
looks
them.
in the bag, sees that it's 10 gold pieces, picks 1 gold piece out, and hands you the entire bag back.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You don't have to tip me a year's salary.
Yeah.
I'm
I was
sorry,
about
what?
to say, yeah, for a common person, that's a lot of money.
I mean, common, but also like this is his industry.
Yeah,
he holds up
we're
the single,
doing magical stuff. Yeah.
he holds up the single gold coin and is like, "This is already way too much. This would not even. This is like 400%."
We're breaking the economy.
Whoa. Well, thanks. Because like we didn't pay for this, so thanks.
Right? No, I'm happy. I'm happy to take the tip and call Cartwright's favorite call. That's a win-win for me.
Okay. Okay.
Wonderful. Now what?
I have a
Oh.
question. Like while we're doing this, like what? I know that he owes Cartwright a favor. Like, what is the vibe about like their relationship here?
Is it romantic?
So I mentioned earlier
His face fell a
that
little
his
bit.
smile did waver a bit at the mention of Cartwright's name.
Yeah.
X's.
You would
Okay.
no.
Sorry.
I promise you'll know when it's homoerotic.
The
I
fanfic is
promise.
coming.
Okay. Yeah, the fanfic's coming. I'm
The
here.
fan-
Yeah. All right.
People-
Death of the
people
author, baby.
The people
If
want
fanfic
Charles
is
Wright.
written, it's got to be canon.
Alright, what's the vibe?
So you would surmise that he needed something from Cartwright, and Cartwright simply collected a favor about it, just like he did with you just now. The favor that Cartwright did him probably was more urgent or in some capacity humiliating or bad. But it did seem like Cartwright just collected a favor about it.
Okay.
Do you have like a like regular cloak, like a non-magical cloak? Because I've got like wings, and like the tiny little wings peek up over the shoulders, and like
He reaches up, pulls a lever, then a wall of nice display clothes he had slides down to reveal just racks and racks of cloaks.
Wow.
Variety of colors, variety of qualities, all of it non-magical. You could just take one. The cloaks are complimentary.
Is there a multicolored dream coat?
That's in the bag.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
okay,
It's
like
been a long
black,
day.
brown. Like Fern, which should I?
Okay, we're blending it. We're blending in.
Yeah, like I feel like black, but then
That's too suspicious.
yeah.
How about
We gotta-
plaid?
Like gray or brown.
I picked up a nice flannel one earlier today.
Whoa.
Mm.
Flannel's gonna pop too much. We're not looking to stand out.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do a brown because it's like trees.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll grab a cloak, get one with the hood to kind of help hide some of the features. Thank you again. You're
Yeah,
like awesome.
Great service. Thank you.
Of course, anything for the saviors of Go Racine.
Oh, you do know us. Cool.
Everybody, I promise everybody in the city knows who you are.
Oh.
Oh.
That's fine.
Your faces were displayed in the sky. There is not a soul in this city who does not know you.
They were? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Brandon's
oh,
like,
no.
He used Skywrite, if you recall.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Brandon's like
no.
trying to suck
Oh,
his
no.
tusks under his lip, like.
So in my head, the song, because the music video is based off of Clueless, the song "Fancy" is playing in my head right now, like as we leave. Yeah.
Do you guys head straight to Perry Polygon?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah. Unless we want to
I
get
think-
like kebabs or something on our way there, some shawarma,
Stop for
a
lunch.
slice of pizza.
A slice of pizza while middle of town.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say the
Mhm.
cuisine in Tayunem is not. It's not known. You would want to go north for that. But
Okay.
I mean,
there's-
I don't
know.
know
there's-
what kind of foods they
good
have here,
food
so I'm
here.
willing to try
I don't
anything.
eat.
True.
We're
That's
letting
true.
Lemon suggest we go to lunch, and Lemon doesn't
Right.
even eat.
I
Should
mean,
we get
maybe-
food?
Maybe they just want to watch us eat, you know, and then they can like hold a piece of food so they could feel like they're part of it.
I do. I do. I'm learning so much about life right now.
Ah.
Well, on your way to Perry Polygons, I think this is a good place to take our break for the evening. Thank you all for watching so far. Please stick around, go stretch your legs, do a bio break, get some drink, some food, some snack if you need it, and just vibe. We will be back in 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We are just about to do the latter half of the shopping spree at Perry Polygon's Magic Item Shop, a place where you can come and collect magic items. The alleyways are so easily navigable to you now, Brandon. It is almost second nature, as it would have been at home, navigating the wilds out there. It's an understanding that comes to you from both the pin and your natural affinity for direction. Bless you, Tater.
Aww.
You arrive at the edge of the alley for Market Street. There are battalion patrols everywhere.
Okay.
If you would please do me the honor of rolling me a group stealth check. So I'm looking for majority past the DC.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I do a thing?
22.
Incredible.
I'm on a roll.
Would it make like? I feel like if we were just going out shopping, I would not have my armor on, right? Well,
Correct. That would be
oh,
fine. You're wearing your school uniform at the moment.
that makes sense. Not that it would have helped.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's 11 total.
Incredible.
I have a +6 to stealth.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Your dice hate you.
They
Your dice
do.
They
actually
are not
hate
kind
you.
to you.
Hey, I rolled a 19 earlier.
Have you tried the? No. Okay. No. You have tried the digital dice. Dice just hate you in general.
It's
yeah,
just
I'm gonna
bad.
roll
Yeah.
one right now, just for funsies. Just so you can all see it.
Okay. Well, I've
You
got
see
a
that?
21.
Do you see that?
Good.
A 2?
gravy. Ouch.
Oh my goodness.
You are perpetually cursed.
Okay.
Jared,
You
stop
need the
screaming.
lucky feat.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help if every time you roll it's that.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway,
I've had
I rolled
those
an 11.
games. I've got a
See, I just rolled a
21.
9 and a 1.
21,
Anyway.
I believe B also rolled a 21.
22.
22, right? Lemon?
What are we rolling?
Stealth.
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 Group stealth.
We have a
Ooh.
group stuff to pass.
So 21, 21, 11.
Not bad.
Do not want these battalion people to see us.
Mhm.
Also an 11.
Yes. Also an 11. I'm glad
We
you
will
can see
take.
that.
We will take. 50% is technically a majority here.
I mean, I could have roll to roll for the tiebreaker.
No,
Do it.
that's all right. You guys managed to wait for a break in the battalion patrols. They are moving in groups of 5, it looks like, as far as you can tell. They are actively looking for you. The skywrite is still up there.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Terrible.
That
But you guys
Shouldn't
make
be
it
surprised.
into Perry Polygons. The instant that he clocks you, you guys do not see him at the moment, but you hear a booming voice shout to all patrons, "Leave immediately. We have very important guests arriving."
We just got here. We got it. Oh, God.
As you guys walk in, you do see that the guests are beginning to walk towards the exit, and as though anticipating that they might see you, the aisles bend and warp in front of you,
Ooh.
so that you have
That's
a straight
sexy.
shot back to his desk.
I like it. I like it.
You are met with a... I'm blanking on the word. Genasi, a water genasi.
Ooh.
Flowing water hair, as though it were like slicked and pomaded back, just perfectly wavy. Very nice blue skin and very sharp blue eyes. Greets you with a smile. A mustache of water adorns his face, and it's got a little bit of coral in it. And you can see a sand dollar little pendant on his clothing. He looks at all of you and he goes, "What can I do for the 4 most notorious criminals in the city?"
Like, first off, you're like awesome.
Thank you.
Like,
Okay.
oh, that's like great.
You've never met a genasi before, have you?
No, but like I like nature and junk, and you're like all nature, and that's like awesome.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes. I do have an incredible affinity for the primal things in magic. My shop, however, I guarantee perfect seal of Polygon, all arcane materia.
Oh. Where
Looks at Fern.
where do you acquire your arcane?
Oh, hey, I'm a multiple. No. Sorry, not arcane the drug. Arcane the brand of magic, the kind of. It's confusing. I don't understand the naming convention either. But who am I to question the Nine Tails?
Do you know maybe where some arcade might be acquired?
You're looking for a dealer?
I'm just interested to know who deals in the area, but not for me, just to kind of get a vibe.
The only person you're going to find who deals in the area would be Nine Lives.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. But my allies here require some items. Don't let they stop you.
Absolutely. What are you looking for? I've got just about everything you could think of, I imagine. It's an emporium in here, really. It's we have little testing areas for the children who are just, getting their grips on magical toys and the like.
Whoa, I never had magical toys. That's awesome. Maybe I'll just. So I need a book, but like, it doesn't have to be magical.
Just like a notebook or.
Oh, I like don't know the stars here.
Oh, star charts. Yes, excellent.
Yeah.
You see he rings a small crystal glass bell and a small water elemental appears. It has a bow tie of ice and it has a small ice platter. Can you go get the updated star maps for Tainem and the Greater Nexafel area, please? The water elemental nods, swishes on over to a dumbwaiter, it pulls the lever, and you see it go up into one of the upper floors. You'll be back with that in a moment.
This place is really cool. Is Caldera Brass gonna be like this?
Oh, but like even bigger and better.
It's always interesting to hear the perspective on Caldera Brass from a student.
Oh, did you go?
No. In fact, I have been to Caldera Brass to make some dealings with some of the professors there for their patents and the like. It seemed more doom and gloomy to me when I arrived, but to hear students talk about it as such a riveting experience is very interesting to me.
It's been the best place of my entire life. I mean, yeah, I can see why maybe like a non-student would consider it doom and gloom when it's nonstop like tests and studying and practicing and work and repetition and routine, and there's no like.
Oh yes, but no, of course you mages love that stuff.
Oh, I love it so much.
We don't have to do that, right, Fern?
No, unfortunately,
Okay.
You're gonna
Okay.
miss out. I'm sorry.
I'm not missing out.
So what else does everybody want?
I'm gonna like browse. Because Brandon clearly has no idea. It's just like,
I know somebody did mention I think it was Scroll of Featherfall.
oh
Featherfall.
yeah.
The token.
Yeah, coin of Featherfall.
Oh, are those? How many do you need?
Just the one, I think.
Well,
sure.
how much are they?
That'll run you about 5 gold pieces.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah, get a couple.
Okay, so like 3.
Yeah.
Sure. 15 gold pieces, if you will.
Okay. Marking that off.
You see he writes down in a ledger 3 tokens of Featherfall, 15 GP. The book, the ink lights up as though basically like fermenting itself into the page, and then a small gateway opens up and 3 little tokens fall out of it.
Oh.
Wow.
So, Brandon will take one. Be like, who wants one?
I'm okay. Maybe.
Well, and is gonna like hand one to Fern. Be like, this is for your friend.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I can save that for them.
What is it?
Scroll of
So, like,
Featherfall? Or what is
If
it?
if
Okay.
you're
Quote,
if you're falling, it like makes you go like.
It is a token that reacts to your current gravitational velocity, basically.
Okay.
The constellation formula for it. If it detects you falling at a rate that would injure you, it slows your fall to a safer descent.
Interesting.
It is a single-use item,
Hmm.
but it can target a group if you consider those people to be friends.
Whoa.
I
That's
consider
cool.
you all friends.
Oh, I consider you friends.
Thank you.
That clears that up.
Even you, Captain. You're my captain, but I still consider you a friend.
Oh.
Thanks.
Anything else?
I do have a horse I worry about.
Okay.
I didn't know how to finish my sentence.
What's
The chaos tonight.
What sort of thing are you? What measure do you wish to take about that?
It's a good question. It's like she feels really silly like saying it, but it's like I would like to be able to communicate with this horse. I have a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle does precisely.
May I see the whistle?
I will produce it.
He holds
hand.
out his hand.
And will she will like hold it out to him. It just like sort of like hesitate about like actually giving it over. She doesn't trust this. She doesn't trust anybody. Recurring trait.
Mhm.
And then she will give it to him.
So you wish to communicate with the horse telepathically?
It would be helpful. I don't know what the horse is thinking.
Of course. Would you like to see how the sausage gets made?
The answer to that is always no.
Yeah.
She has no idea what that
Okay.
means.
I don't always get to do custom orders.
Sure.
He gestures to a doorway behind his bench. He opens the little bench flap for you guys to cross. To my workshop, shall we?
Yes, let's go.
I borrowed this from a maker mage who was retiring and brought all of the equipment from Mountain Obies. He's
Wow.
leading you down a fully metal grated staircase into this giant stone room. There are 3 massive pylons standing around a central pedestal, and those pylons have arms that come down to a crystalline point onto the pedestal. You can see off to the side of the machine there is a small star map, and then there are shelves and shelves of material components and a book of sorry, hold on, I need to look at my word for this. A book. It's called the Book of Signum, which is the primal caster's hand somatic components. You see he pulls out a small Rolodex, flips through, and looks for a communication spell, and then he pulls it out, goes to the constellation table, and begins to write calculations into the stars, basically. he opens the not opens. He goes to the bookshelf and he begins to pull down various material components, which he locks into the base of the pedestal. Okay. I'm going to need the four of you to perform the somatic components while I pull the lever. Is that okay?
I don't know what that means.
What what are they, what's required?
Basically, you just need to do the hand gestures in this book on page 169.
169.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we can do that.
Clearly, Lemon has already spent too much time with Brandon.
Yes.
He puts the whistle down on the pedestal. He not closes, but he flips the constellation tablet over, and he goes back up on the catwalk where there is a lever. And you hear him begin mumbling under his breath as he throws the lever. You all perform the necessary somatic components, the hand gestures. Brandon, this is very natural for you because you are a primal caster. The rest of you, it's a little sloppy, but it's, you know, other than Fern, it's
in the
fine
wrist.
enough. Fern, yours are pretty well put together. Yours are sharper than Brandon's, because arcane magic is more like formulaic. And you see these pylons light up, the crystals imbue this whistle with magical energy. And once that's all said and done, he comes back down off the catwalk and tosses you the whistle.
Aw.
Does it like feel any different? Does it have like a different vibe or anything?
You see there's a different etching on one side of it where there was no etching before. It's just a very miniaturized version of the constellation map.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to communicate with your horse now.
Thanks.
That's so cool.
I'm excited to learn about Cork.
Yeah, I just gotta write this down because otherwise I'm gonna forget it does this.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Now can communicate with Quark.
Yes, this whistle is basically a modified speak with animals.
Sick.
Nice.
What's the duration?
Forever.
Cool.
And Fern, as you grow, up of the table for the audience as well, as you grow, this is something you'll be able to figure out how to do as well. Modify spells slightly.
Hell yeah.
Now written
Nice.
down. It's official. Alright. That's all I want. She worries this horse is gonna tell people. Just so you know.
That's still your concern.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's out of the bag and it's still a concern. Somehow.
I'm curious if the horse even cares. If Cork even cares, yeah.
Gina, I don't think he cares. Does Spirita realize that? She's again for everybody, she has a wisdom of 9.
Forgot about that.
Oh gosh, Lemon Sour has a higher wisdom. It's 13.
Yes. So good. Oh my
So
god.
you know, if you've ever wondered why she's just not
My
it's a
wisdom is so
9.
high compared.
Also 13.
Perry
She's not
looks to
picked
you
up-
guys. Is there anything else I can help you with? Just the tokens and the enchanted whistle?
That's
and
probably
my star
it.
chart.
Oh,
And the
yes.
star chart.
Actually, he should be back by now. He leads you all back upstairs. The water elemental is waiting with the book on the icy platter, and he hands you the star chart. So,
Thanks.
with the custom order and the book, if there is nothing else,
Do you have like weapons we can like look at?
do I have weapons? Yes.
Duh. Okay.
My bread and
The
butter
door
is
brother.
weapons. You see he pulls a few levers underneath his desk and the aisles warp again to show you aisles and aisles of weapons.
Ooh.
Yes?
How do you make bread and butter a weapon?
It's a figure of speech, my friend.
Okay.
Is this a language barrier?
No. No, it's not. What
And
sort
yes.
of weapons?
Gilmore is playing the role of Rald today.
Aww. Kitty, kitty. Meow.
What sort of weapons are you in the market for?
I like bows
Okay.
and swords.
I happen to have a
And
few
daggers.
Pistols or muskets?
An
bows. Pistols and
upgrade.
muskets are harder to come by because maker mages do make them themselves.
Yeah.
I have a couple, but they are prized and they would cost you a bit more, even with the discount.
Oh, let me look at my gold.
An upgrade
how
to my
much
glaive
do
would
we
be
owe
nice.
Okay.
How much do we owe you right now, so we can know how much?
Right, so with the book, that'll run you about half a gold, and then the enchanted whistle with the discount will run you about 20 more.
Okay.
Okay. How much do we have left?
Not like I'm not
handle
gonna
those
say
on
that
my
number
side.
out loud, but
Right,
a
yeah.
healthy amount.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You pick first, Lemon, because like you haven't gotten anything.
Sweet. Cacao. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly the same motion, just. It's exactly.
Whoa!
What
When'd you learn that?
someone at the bar.
Lemon, you ask for an upgrade to your glaive. Perry holds out a hand, and a glaive comes zipping down the aisle. You guys have to basically jump out of the way of it, and he grabs it. And there is a force to this glaive.
Aw.
He holds it out to you to give it like a test weight. This is the glaive of gravity.
Ooh. Okay.
It basically warps gravity around you and slows enemies.
That's so cool.
What?
That would have been really good when we were running.
It would have been fantastic.
Something like this would run you probably around 75 gold with the discount.
No, that's not bad.
We can get one item.
I've got 28 gold. I can. Add.
Oh. Yeah, no, you've got 75 gold.
Okay. I feel bad if I take up a lot of our gold. No.
You need
No.
this.
Also, like, I think I took, like, you had me hold your gold from back when we saved the other town.
Sorry. Car alarm's going off.
Oh,
Yeah, very anky car. Also, I don't know why Gilmore is just butt up, but here we are.
Why not?
You go, Gilmore.
Yeah, living his best life.
That's so good.
So with this, tell me above the table more about this glaive.
Yes. So the glaive of gravity is a very rare weapon. It requires attunement. It is a +2 glaive, and it has an ability called the Gravity Pulse. Every day, the glaive has 1d4 + 1 charges on it. When you hit a creature with the glaive, you can expend a charge to create a gravity pulse. That creature must make a Constitution saving throw, and on a failed save, it takes an additional 2d8 force damage. Its speed is halved until
shit.
the end of its next turn. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much and suffers no reduction to its speed. It regains 1d4 charges plus at dawn.
Wow.
Are you sure you want to give that, or not give, but like, I'm level 3. Are
You're
you
picking it up
sure?
from criminals. You deserve it.
All right.
I'm sure. You're
All
gonna
right.
need it.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
in that case, yes, I will.
I have just given you 50 gold. Like, you now have 50 gold in your inventory because I'm taking it out of mine.
Nothing bad
Perfect.
is ever gonna happen. Ever.
Okay.
It's always just a little terrifying when the GM's like, sure, take the inspiration. Sure, take the really expensive weapon. Sure, we'll allow you to do that. It's like, oh no.
Do you have you have a homebrew item in D&D Beyond, or should I create it?
If you could create it, that would be fine. I stole this from a website.
Awesome. Oh, excellent.
There aren't a lot of magical pole arms, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also,
post
are
it,
you
post it
taking?
in the chat.
I did.
Yeah.
Please.
Are you taking the
Oh,
other? There was a Featherfall token in D&D Beyond. If someone else wants to add it to their sheet, because I put one, but I want to give one to someone else, in case people start falling and I'm not there.
Nice. I mean, I can do it if no one else wants to.
Go for it.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
you take it.
I will roll the max
Cool.
charges for that right now, to be honest. Going to roll it on old Brandon's sheet.
So is it
Oh, hardware acceleration.
walls, featherfall token, anchor, fan, or tree?
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. Feather token, featherfall. Found it.
Okay. That's going to be 5 max charges on that glaive, by the way.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
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 So that will be. That's the half gold, so 5 silver for the book, plus 20, plus 75 brings you to a total of 95 and a half gold.
I will cover the 20 for my whistle.
I am taking out 5 silver, and I've already given. Failed to remove coins.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll put in 75 for my glaive.
Okay.
Can I do? Well, let me do round numbers. I'm rude. Okay, I'll fight that in a moment. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do -1 and then plus 10. I can't believe I have to do it this way. Yeah. So like, what? Show me any longbows you got, please. I mean, please.
Absolutely. He warps the space again. You see there is just an aisle of longbows.
Ooh.
Please hold. Whilst I roll and pick one out.
Then like Adele Vide. You have like you throw axes. You should get one that like comes back.
Oh, I
I
can
like it.
cast that for you.
I
Oh.
like my axes. It's a little
Oh.
sentimental.
Well, that's
My
why you always
bad.
want it to come back.
He holds out his hand and he draws to it it looks like a plain wooden bow. Longbow. This is Elemental Dawn. No arrows required. When you pull back the drawstring, an arrow will appear and it will deal elemental damage on top of arrow damage as well.
Whoa. Okay, and like how much is that?
This one, I'll say 50. I like you. So
I like
did
you
kill-
too.
You did kill the king.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Okay.
Do you need some gold?
No, I'm good. But thank you.
Ah.
Yeah, Brandon will gladly fork it over, reaching over the dragon, the cat dragon, in the arm. He's like really demanding today. He's worn out. He's never like seen this many people, I don't think.
That's
And he was
fair,
born like yesterday.
right? This is all new. New sights, new smells. New
So
sounds?
this above table, this longbow, when you draw back the drawstring, an elemental arrow will appear. You get to choose the arrow type, and it deals an additional 1d6 damage of the chosen type. It is a +2.
That's amazing.
Very cool.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Between that and Rald, I'm gonna be picking elements left and right.
Seriously.
It does require attunement also, for the record.
Makes sense. Okay. Like, does anyone else need anything else?
I'm not like the most durable. Do you have anything that could maybe like temporarily bolster my I don't want to say the word health or hit points, but you know.
Anything that'll make them more like vital?
Yeah.
Like increase their vitality or their durability?
Sure. He reaches
Very
down,
soft.
he pulls out a box, and he opens it. It opens into layers of various different rings, and he quickly scans it and picks up a small silver ring with an emerald in it. This is a ring of false life. Once per day, when you are hit as a reaction, if you are attuned to this ring, you can use your reaction to gain temp HP equal to the damage instead of taking it.
What's the catch? Will a ring like make my finger necrotic?
No, it's just once per day.
Oh, okay. Cool. Wow. Yeah. How much do we exchange for this item?
I'll say 50 for that as well.
Done. Slam.
He closes the jewelry box, claps his hands together. I'm so happy to have done business with you before you run out of the city.
Yeah, this
I
was
really
very good.
appreciate it. Hey, like, you like make your store like move around, right?
Mhm.
Could you like make a side or a back door? Because there's like a lot of Scarlet Battalion out there, and they really want to be our friend, and I really don't want to be their friend.
Yes, of course.
If you know what we mean.
I could have it drop you off at the Rat's Blood if you'd like.
That'll be brilliant.
Yeah,
Great.
I think Wald needs a nap.
What are your tipping rates? Is like a gold piece okay?
No tipping. Please. You've given me over 100 gold today. I'm good. I'm set.
I
You
think
don't-
we've given you like 200 gold today. Yeah.
You don't need to tip the salary man.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never done this part of shopping, you know.
You what?
I
Wow.
don't really- Yeah. I just like we got like our package of components at school. Like they give you like a welcome package. Here's your components.
Components for the entire year. How big is the package? It's like a crate.
Yeah.
It is the exact opposite of
It's like part of the
what's
dorm
Dimension
furniture.
20. Yeah.
Just a
Complete opposite
10
of
by
Fantasy
10
High.
cube.
Yes.
Hey, I've got a tip for you. It's like the coolest thing you'll ever see. You ready? I'll pull off the bow tie.
Oh my god.
A big lizard. Wow.
Oh, platypus. Perry. Is that
like-
what your name?
Like a
Um,
little
Yeah.
puff of angry acid breath. Just the saddest little mist though comes out.
An acid breathing lizard.
A lizard.
Great. I don't know what that is. I've never
do
seen
you
anything
read?
like it.
Do
Do
you
I
listen to like
read?
yeah, like have you ever read any history books?
Yes, but none talking about small lizards that breathe acid.
What
He was
about
born yesterday. I don't think he's gonna be small forever.
Wait, you don't need to know anyways. What am I trying to insinuate?
Okay.
You can
Bow
drop
tie
us
back
off.
on.
Thank you, Perry. Platypus.
Polygon.
Polygon. Why did I write platypus?
Because everyone's writing platypus
Because
in
everyone
the
in chat
chat.
is writing platypus. You see he does a wave of his hand and he looks to the side where the door would appear. He waves his hand again. And he waves his hand again. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So, what's up?
He
They know we're in here.
pulls out a small crystal. He rubs it. You see a small sigil appears and he whispers into it. what's going on with the alleyways?
Got a problem.
Oh,
Look at him in.
I will be using my chaos point to disable the thieves' alleyways. So thank you, Aliara.
Oh no!
Your manager on the
Oh.
floor.
Oh
That's
no!
not good. It would seem that some wayward teens have gotten a hold of some gunpowder, and in their attempt to rob the bank with it, they have knocked out some of the alleyway sigils.
Oh, those teens.
You could thank Cartwright for that. I will like straight up.
We could
Say
thank Cartwright
that.
for every problem that happens in this city.
Maybe it's a good thing we get out of this city.
I could offer you like a sewer exit.
I can do a sewer.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah. Can you also give me like a plastic? Do we have plastic? I just want to like cover up my feet.
Oh, I can do you one better. I have a small pendant of prestidigitation that's got a couple uses left on it.
Excellent, excellent. Saves me from having to cast my own. I see now.
He produces a necklace with a coin-shaped pendant, and he hands it to you. And then he takes you back downstairs to the workshop and opens up the sewer grate.
Oh, smells like a sewer.
Correct.
Yeah.
I can't smell.
Oh, I don't know how to describe things without describing how other things smell.
You know when something's died and it's like to the point where it's kind of like slimy? It smells like that looks.
Got it.
So I don't know how to navigate the sewers. This has only happened a couple times, and I've never needed to get to Rat's Blood this urgently. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some Scarlet Battalion members down there.
Okay.
But it's not going to be all of them. And also, they won't be able to communicate. The sewers are notoriously bad for any extra magical communication. That's why we
Okay.
don't use them.
Hmm.
If we get spotted, yeah, and we need to we want to run, everyone just kind of grab onto the person closest to them, and I'll just hit the bong.
Okay.
What?
I don't know what's going on at any points.
We just have to. We gotta survive the sewers. That's
It's
really.
just a sewer.
I don't have a lot of spells that are helpful.
Well, she's just gonna hop down, I guess. No point in stalling up here.
There's a. Go ahead.
Go. Yep.
There's a. And I hate to use such a tactile word. There is a squelch as you land.
Ugh.
Nice.
It is wet and dank and terrible down here, and it is dark.
All right, Roald. Hold your breath. It's not gonna smell good. Little wings flapping as they go down.
Another squelch as you land.
That smell drove Roald off.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
How? I'm trying to decide if she should light a torch down here or not. She has
I can
blind sight. It's not
Fairy fire. Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't see the dark. Who am I kidding? I could fairy fire, but again, I don't know if light is the right choice.
I mean, I'm fine, but I could
Someone has to hold my hand. I'll just.
I could
walk.
You're small. I could carry you.
Yeah, I mean.
You could piggyback. You want piggyback?
Oh
Bunny
wow, I
back?
haven't done that since I was just a wee little what do we call rabbit babies?
Oh shit, they're in a warren.
Since I was a wee little
Bunnies.
rabbit baby.
They're called bunnies.
Bunnies, yes.
Is that true?
I have no idea.
It's not. Is it a kit? It's not a kit.
Kittens.
Kittens.
It's kittens. They're also kittens.
Since I was a wee little kitten. But yeah,
like-
I would accept a piggyback ride. Thank
Well,
you.
you have to be nice. Be nice.
There's a little puff.
Be nice. They made your very fancy bow tie, and we like the bow tie, so you be nice, okay?
Just a
Oh, I
little bit of
have-
nipping at your
me-
ear.
I have a snack here. I think what would I have stolen from? Was it like? Does the rat? Oh god, I thought the rat bar was called
The rat's
Rat's blood.
Rat's blood. Did they have like peanut shells on the ground?
No, it was a very clean bar.
Well then, I have a suspicious snack in my pocket that might not necessarily be food, but I will share it anyways.
A suspicious snack. Is that what it?
Oh, who are you sharing it with? And do
Oh,
you
Raul,
take
for
it?
sure. It's like my
Raul
peace
takes
offering
it?
to share Brandon's back.
Okay, I'm not. Yeah.
uh,
If it was anyone else, Constitution save.
peace offering
I mean,
snack. for
if we need
Brandon.
snacks, I can make some.
Oh, I mean, we're gonna be getting back to the inn hopefully soon. We just have to get through this smelly sewer.
Speaking of, can somebody roll me a survival check for navigating?
My survival.
I have a +1.
Okay.
So not me.
I just rolled it.
Okay.
Should we trust you?
Do we want to know? Can I help? Can I roll to help?
You don't need to because it's a 17.
Yes!
Oh, hey.
With
Let's
a
go.
-1. So it's 18 -1 for 17.
Still.
Virina,
Excellent.
you feel your thieves' instincts begin to kick in as you begin to navigate this sewer. You do sort of understand where you are in the city and where you need to be. It's just a matter of getting there. Now, I
I
need
feel like
someone
more than
else-
once we hit like a thing. It's like, no, we gotta go this way. No, I'm sure it's this way. No.
I need someone else to roll me just a d20.
Who wants to do it? I'll do it.
Oh,
Milk.
that was so close to a 16, but it's only a 6. It really thought about being a 16.
Okay. Interesting. On a 6.
Uh-oh.
Who has dark vision?
I do. I also have blind sight.
Okay.
See in the dark.
It's only 10 feet though.
Brandon and Virina, you both are sort of leading through the muck as you guys are the two better navigators in your team. Virina, you sort of feel a bristle as you walk into the radius of this thing, and you guys can see beyond the normal dark sight range in that sort of black and white area. There is a figure sort of lurched over in an alcove off the side of the sewer. Some sort of, maybe not a maintenance room, but like something. And there is just a figure lurched and robed there.
Like, standing, walking. Can we tell what
it is sort of, it's crouched down, head between its knees.
Do you think he's sick?
Not clear. Irina will put a hand out to Fern and Lemon and try to silently point this out to them. They for sure can't see anything.
Yeah.
Correct.
Just pointing it out anyway.
I see dark shapes.
Can I like go sneak closer? And if we don't want to deal with him, I'll just hit the ball.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stealth just a little bit closer.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check, and I will roll a
Do
perception
that.
check for this thing.
Don't stealth too close to the sun.
I know, right? I love this dice. I bought this dice at PAX Unplugged. The Ace Pride dice loves me.
Wow.
That's a 19 plus 5.
Oh, sick.
Very
Yes.
nice. You are able to get. How close do you want to get to this thing?
I want to get close enough where I can start, like, I'm just trying to figure out what it's doing. Is it, like, are they, like, barfing? Are they trying to set up an ambush? Like, what? I can roll perception
Okay,
as well if
sure,
you
sure,
want.
sure.
My perception's
Please.
ridiculous.
Please, you get close enough to roll perception on that. Yeah.
That's a dirty 20. 13 plus 7.
A dirty 20. This thing is not doing any of those things. It is just sitting there. You can
even
see
worse.
you can see its body. It's a humanoid. First things
Uh-huh.
first. You can't see much in the way of features, except for its feet, which you can see are now that you're closer, you can see are gray and its nails are long.
Ooh.
Its body is sort of shivering almost. There's no sound coming from it whatsoever.
Okay.
And I should be clear, not long like their claws, long like their long toenails.
And Brandon's gonna kind of like step slowly back to the others. Okay, so it's just sitting there, and he's like shivering, but like I couldn't see any of the skin except the feet, and the skin is gray, and there's like long toenails, and I
Sounds like
don't
a ghoul.
really trust it. Do you know about ghoul? Can they see? Do they need to see?
I don't know. That was slightly above table, Mika. The first thing that came to his mind. So I lucky
It was the
lemon
voice.
sour
I'm sorry.
tongue.
You did the lemon sour
I know,
voice, and I
I know.
assumed.
I know. That was my bad. I don't know if lemon sour knows what a ghoul is. And I Mika could be entirely wrong. That was just my first thought.
Like, is this, yeah. Do any of these, specifically, like, you know, having like the gray skin and like shivering, where it's like, you know, does that sound like any, say, illnesses or any conditions? I guess also like, you know, anything that might be like related,
Like
like wasting
vampirism?
diseases or.
Well, you gotta remember, vampirism's not a disease in this world.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So
You
no,
don't know
this,
about it.
this doesn't sound like any sort of disease that's gone around before. No.
She would not be going there. This is what she'd be thinking.
If only we had a paladin.
Oh, How
She's
far
just
are we
assuming
from this
person
thing?
is ill.
I'll say so. The dark rain, the dark vision range is 60 feet, and then beyond that is like black and white, almost up to I think 120 or 90. I can't remember which. I'm gonna say 120. Give you the benefit of the doubt. You are at least 60 feet away from this thing.
okay. Let me see. I don't actually think that's gonna help me. Yeah. Okay. What's the range on this? Tell me the rate. I guess 1 minute. Okay. Just okay. Brandon's gonna be like, okay. I know I'm gonna you, and I know I'm like points to Raleigh. I know I'm gonna you. Points to I know I'm gonna you, but okay. And they're gonna expend a spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to use their primeval awareness. Just kind of closes their eyes and just like you see like their little bitty wings like stretch out as if they're trying to like feel something on the wind. And 1 minute per level, so for the next 3 minutes. Oh no, 1 minute per level of a spell slot. So for 1 minute, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay. Okay. Make
I don't know if
me-
Brandon would know what an undead is, but
Make me a Constitution saving throw,
Oh, yikes.
Oh.
as you are
we're below a city. But
nuclear bombed with information.
yeah, Brandon's a country kid. They're not used to this. That's a 9 plus 2 for an 11.
Okay, I will tell you this: you are not knocked on your ass, but you are, for the moment, the effect ends almost immediately. I will say that.
Yeah.
But you did get a brief flash of there being hundreds, if not thousands, of undead within a mile radius of you.
I feel like blood starts coming out of the nose. Just, like grabs Lemon.
What's wrong?
How loud do you say that, Lemon?
Ooh, probably loudly, because Lemon is. Wait, okay, no. Lemon is a warforged, so probably not that loud. Like, as a foot, so it would be stupid to be that
I'm
loud.
asking
So,
speaking voice or quiet voice.
quiet voice.
Okay.
What's wrong?
I don't want to give everyone bad news, but we're surrounded by undead. They're everywhere.
If only we had a
We need to get
cleric.
We need to get out of the sewers. Does this happen in every
Fiddlesticks.
city? Like, are there just every city just to have like dead people under them that aren't dead? Because that's like,
Only Paris.
Oh no.
Jenna. How much would we know about undead, right? Because I know we don't know vampires, but like,
Undead in general, unheard of, but not like. I wouldn't say it's entered the common knowledge. I think Brandon specifically would not know that much.
yeah,
Fern, you've probably heard more because undead are an arcane creation, and specifically mentioned by that name that keeps coming up, whose journal you found, whose.
So yeah, I feel like Brandon doesn't actually say undead. That Brandon's like, so there's like things that should be dead, but they're like not dead. Like I can feel that they're dead, but like they're not dead. What is?
You
Does this
mean
happen everywhere here?
there's undead all around?
I get there's like hundreds. Like it was just like.
This is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
I wonder what MD, the Maker Mage, would do here.
Do we want to try to like sneak by? How do we get out of the sewer? I don't.
We can't go back.
know.
Can't fight our way
I
through.
mean,
I think we just
can.
sneak.
There's only one, but yeah, like if
Well,
we make
one undead, we
can
don't
they
know if there's
hear?
any soldiers down here. They can hear. They have ears.
yeah. So if it screams, can they scream? I don't know. I don't like. This is not right. This is not what's supposed to happen.
Sounds like you guys are going to try to stealth across.
Yes.
For the last roll
So-
of the night. Go ahead.
So, yeah, depending on how we want to do this, I can maybe help with that. If we want to mess around and find out.
I mean, there's really our
Okay.
options are sneaking past or I shoot the thing. Those are our options. It's not really.
Okay.
There's nothing else really to do.
So, I'm gonna hit the bong. We're gonna get past it, and if it comes after us, I'm gonna try to make it stop. I don't know how to be any more clear.
Yeah.
When you see it, you see the smoke, go, but go quiet, okay?
Okay.
I keep like I'm scouring my character sheet. I'm like, there's anything else?
I got this. We're good.
Please avail me of your plan.
Brandon's gonna hit the bong and is gonna cast Fog Cloud, ideally behind this thing, so when it originates, it's gonna be behind it. I don't know how close to the wall it is.
It's not when you got closer, you would see that it is standing in front of some sort of doorway.
Oh, is that gonna
Not
be the
standing,
way
it's
out?
crouching.
Crouching in
No,
front of a doorway.
no.
Oh,
Open door. You could see inside there was like a desk and some papers and.
okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna like.
Okay, well
'cause
now
it
I want to
makes-
see the papers.
You don't want sewer papers. What good are
Brandon
sewer
didn't-
papers gonna do?
Brandon did not inform us
no.
about that.
No, absolutely
You don't know
not.
that.
Yeah, so I've got up to 120 feet to do this, so there's plenty of room. And it's going to make a 20-foot fog cloud. So ideally, I'd like to put it so there's a tiny little strip of sewer that we can get by, but it will be completely in the fog cloud. And
Yeah, no, you basically fill this section of the sewer with fog.
even
Is
if I
like
put
a
it in the
20
room behind,
It's
Yep.
like a
Yeah, it's a
20
20
foot
foot.
radius.
20-foot radius.
yeah,
This
So
sewer
it's
is
40 feet across.
yes.
yeah.
This sewer is
I don't
not
know how
even
big the
not
other
even
room
20
is.
feet across.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in the room behind, and hopefully, with it coming that, if it decides to attack them, it'll do that. And it's like, okay, everyone like grab hold of each other. We're gonna
Everybody
like
go
daisy
ahead
chain,
and
we're
make
gonna,
me
like,
a
go-
stealth check with advantage. This is a group stealth
Oh,
check, so
boy.
only 2 of you need to pass.
Hey.
And the DC is set by this thing.
Oh my god. 10.
Jesus Christ.
Incredible.
18.
18,
12.
22, 12.
Come on.
Oh wait,
10,
it's an
yeah.
advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
it's
roll
an
again.
advantage.
Okay, I did a straight roll because I'm still not in my room. Hold on. I rolled the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
Your
rolled
dice,
2
they
sixes.
hate you. They hate you.
I also rolled a 6. 6 plus 4. Yeah.
666.
Unfortunately, only one of you passed on a 20
No.
DC set by this thing's perception.
Okay.
There is a loud hiss as you guys get right in front of it, basically. And it lunges at... Which of you rolled the lowest?
I rolled a 12.
I wrote it. Yeah, 10.
Okay. You do see it lunges at Lemon straight from the fog, but that is where we are going to end our episode.
I'm gonna cut this thing down.
Stinky sewers, they suck.
Honestly, probably better Lemon than anybody else because Lemon
I
deserves
agree.
to have
I
blood.
That's true.
It's
I think
true.
so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, when I activate Rage, one of y'all gets some temp HP. So,
Ooh.
Yippee!
Brandon will
Please,
also,
rage
once the
away.
fight starts, is going to drop the fog, so we're not going to be fighting at disadvantage.
I mean,
It's a concentration
Not in it,
spell,
it'd be
so I
fine,
can just
but-
do that.
cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
all
need to like shoot things.
Thank
Me
you all
too.
so much for joining us on this lovely, lovely episode. Thank you, Aliara, for the chance to do something a little more chaotic than I would have normally done. And thank you to my players for playing this wonderful game with me. It's a very beautiful group we have here, even with the chaotic energy tonight. We could keep
Sorry
up for
about
the
all the
rest of the camp.
chaos.
Don't apologize. That's it. It
I,
was
I
fun.
brought it too. Yeah.
It was fun, and that's what matters. That is, the story we're telling is going to be good regardless of whether we're being chaotic or super serious. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna give everyone a chance to go around, plug something they would like to plug, anything, and then I will end out with all the entropy stuff that I have to talk about. But we are going to, as always, be starting with Kay.
Hey, well, I am Kay. I have been Brandon. You can find me over at Chaotic Wholesome, which is what I've been in the chat. We do the table talk show on Tuesdays, except not this Tuesday because life. And yeah, if you haven't caught up on the Emergency Power podcast, we're getting ready to be able to release episodes of season 4. So now's the time to catch up if you need some Starfinder chaos. And yes, thank you all.
Thank you so much, Kay. That is going to bring us to Mika.
Hey. So tomorrow in Roll D5, we may or may not be doing a late night secret show. I don't know. If you follow Roll D5, just put your notifications on in case we maybe go. I couldn't say. And then next Wednesday over on 22nd over on Help Action Needed, we will be playing Guy Fieri's Bisexuals, where Guy Fieri leads a competition that is part cooking show and part dating competition. Yeah, that's mostly it. Now on the 27th,
That is incredible.
Triangle Agency on Roll D5.
Absolutely delightful, Mika. Thank you. That is going to bring us over to Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina. You can find me on Blue Sky at Gina Than. I am also in another thing. On Tuesday, on Folk and Myth, I will be playing in their Dragon Age Limited series. It's going to be on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. I think that's Eastern time. I'm not sure. I'm very bad at time zones. Check the Folk and Myth. They've posted some graphics for it already. Yeah, and that's all I'm doing right now. There and here.
Outstanding. Thank you, Gina. That is going to bring us last but not least to B.
Hey, hello all. I have been B Zelda. You can find me on all socials as B Zelda. I think right now I'm really just working. I've got a bunch of stuff like in progress. So if you want to support something I'm doing, open up your Steam and wishlist a game called Cappy Castaway, where you're going to be a little capybara trying to find your way home after your zoo was flooded.
Excellent. Thank you so much, B. And as always, I am JT. You can find me all over the internet at WeebG. You can also find me all over the internet at Entropy Emporium. As I said at the top, I am Entropy, and this is my Emporium. That includes all of my wonderful friends here. As for Entropy announcements, we have a lot of really cool stuff going on. I was going to work on a 1-year anniversary thing, but it kind of super snuck up on me, and I missed it because we weren't streaming on Sunday. But I might still do something as like a mini celebration later. We'll see. But as for Entropy shows, every other Monday we have Fall of the Ashen Throne, which you can catch next Monday. It is a 5e political intrigue game run by Will from over on LFTA, who has cultivated a wonderful cast. It is very mysterious, and it is just so full of fun. You should definitely go show them some love and check it out. Every other Tuesday, including this coming Tuesday, is They Call Us Villains, our Masks horror actual play game, run by JD, also from LFTA. They are the single most feral table that we have right now, I would wager, although I think tonight this cast comes close. It has been very fun to see, and I think right now it is technically our longest running show. So that's fun. Every other Thursday, including on the 30th, you can see God Complex, our Neon Genesis Evangelion-inspired Pacific Rim-style Girl by Moonlight game that has been very fun and is sort of starting to come to a head as far as the team goes. But I think we will be stronger for it. Of course, every other Friday, you can catch this here on Entropy 5e. Lots of fun, as you can tell, and I'm very excited to start getting into the swing of things. I'm going to tell my cast right now, live in front of everyone, Caldera Brass should be considered a dungeon crawl.
Ooh, fun.
I'm into it.
And then tomorrow, you can catch the finale of our Invisible Sun actual play, Blooming in the Rot, run by Kian, where I will finish off the campaign as the nicest man on Earth, Stellan Faust. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to tie up, and I'm very interested to see what happens. So please come show us some love. And then, as far as announcements go, the first and most interesting one is that next Saturday, the 25th at 8 p.m. EST, you can catch the premiere of our new show, God Killer Desecration, using the God Killer system by Connie Chang. Kian is running the game and JD is playing the God Killer, and they are so gosh darn excited about it. It is crazy, and you are going to love it. And then, of course, I have an upcoming show. We are about to enter pre-production as we get art for it. It is our shonen actual play called Star Shard. It is going to be one of the best things I've ever made, I think. There is set design, there's going to be custom music, custom art. It's beautiful, and the tech people for that have done an incredible job. I think it is the closest I'm going to get to bringing theater to actual play in the sense of how we're designing everything and how we're doing it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So please come show some love when that gets ready to drop. Otherwise, you can catch us all in the Entropy Discord. And as always, please feel free to donate to the Tiltify link if you have the means to do so. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I hope that you love yourself a little more every day. Be proud of what you do, and be kind to who you are. We will see you all next time.